Let's get to our parliamentary dashboard because a lot has happened since last night. Okay, so this is our parliamentary dashboard. Now, 0000 here, this is the figure as we went into the election. MPP have 169 in parliament, NDC have 106. The deficit is 63. The deficit over there is 63. And then to win for the minority is 32. That is to say that the NDC needed to win 32 seats directly away from the NPP to be able to win the parliament. Now, we are going to look at the dashboard and tell you where we are right now on the morning after. Okay, so change the dashboard. Let's go to, change it. Let's go to, let's see what we have right now. So we are going to show you the seats that the NPP have annexed from the NDC and that which the NDC have annexed from the NPP and do our analysis to show the net gain or net loss and keep monitoring the parliamentary dashboard. It's now 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm just waiting for it to change. Is it going to change? Okay, I understand that's going to change. Okay, so the change is coming up now. Whoa, no, we still have the 32, 63. So 32 is a magic number we are working with, and hopefully my guys are changing it. And then we'll also have some seats that have given us two big stories. Yesterday, we talked about the Hohoe constituency, but today, there's another seat that has given us a big story, and that's in the Bono region. We'll talk about it. I'm waiting, guys. Is it going to come? Yes. Okay, so I believe that it's going to come soon. So we can show you where we are on Parliament. But Minister, have you caught some sleep?
Not
yet.
Not yet, but
okay. So
at least I've taken a shower.
Is it coming? Yeah. Okay. Is here? Yeah. Okay. So so this is what we have. Let me pull this down. Okay. So this is the latest from our studios here as far as Parliament is concerned. The National Democratic Congress has annexed 33 seats from the New Patriotic Party. That is to say they have won directly from the NPP, according to the results we have now, 33 seats. Now, if they had kept everything they had, by now the NDC will be leading in Parliament. Okay, it's refreshed now. Okay, so 33 seats is what the NDC have won from the NPP. And the point we are making is that if the NDC had kept all the seats they had, by now the parliamentary dashboard would have been over and the NDC would have been the majority party in Parliament with 138 seats. But that's not the end of the story. We come over here, we see that the NDC has lost 13 seats to the NPP. 13 have been taken away from the NPP. So the net gain of or loss brings our magic number, oh sorry, it's going to come back, brings our magic number now to 12. I need this. I need to look at the outstanding. Okay. It brings our magic number to 12. So 12 seats more to go. If the NDC are able to win 12 seats and hold everything they have as at now, then the NDC will become the majority party in Parliament. The NDC's press conference this morning indicated that they have won 140 seats. We don't know that yet, but this is what we have. This is our parliamentary dashboard. Seats are next. NDC have taken 33 from the MPP. MPP have taken 13 from the NDC. Give and take of all the analysis, 12 seats is now to win. From the 32, we now have 12 seats to win. If the NDC are able to win 12 more seats and keep everything they have, they will become the majority party in Parliament. 13 have been taken by the MPP. Guys, I'm coming over to you. Are you ready? So tell us, which regions have contributed to the 33 that the NDC have taken from the MPP?
Okay, so Paul, significantly, the Greater Accra region has contributed to the NDC's annexation of the seats. So in Greater Accra, 8 seats have gone to the NDC from the NPP.
8?
8.
So do we have is it conclusive?
Lejikuku, I think, is not conclusive yet.
Okay. Can you name some of the 8? We know that Krowo, which is the Nungwa seat, is gone.
Krowo is 1. Adenta is 1.
Adenta.
Madina. Ablekuma Central. Okankwe North. Dadekotopon.
Okankwe North is gone to the MPP. That would be a first, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost likely. We'll check that. Dadekotopon, which is Labade, is gone.
Yes. And then we understand Tema East, from the press conference of the NDC, Tema East, the claim has gone to the NDC.
NDC is claiming Tema East.
Tema
is there a recount there? Do we know? That's Titus Glover seat. Titus Glover seat. Okay. So you didn't talk about Koli Klote. That's also NDC. Is a retained seat.
It's a retained seat.
So it's not one of those that they have collected. Okay. Where have the MPP taken the 13 seats from? Principally which area?
Okay, so principally the northern areas. So we can talk of Damongo, Daboya, Salaga North, Yaba, Kubori, Bunkurugu Yoyo, Chiriponi, Lambusi, Zabzugu, Tatale, Karaga, and then Hohoi. And then there's Mion as well, the latest Mion.
Okay, let's look at the two outstanding, what we call the two outstanding seats. Okay, so if you're just joining us, you're not late. You keep turning my screen. Is it going to come? Okay. If you are just joining us, you're not late. What we have now, as of now, is looking at our parliamentary dashboard. This is what we have. So we have 33 seats that the NDC have won from the MPP. We have 13 seats that the MPP have won from the NDC. And we have the deficit of 63, of course, will no longer be on 7 January when the parliament closes. But we're working with the magic number of 32, that if the NDC were able to win 32 and keep everything they have, they would have won the parliament. They've won 33, but they have also lost 13. And so the magic number now is number 12. 12 seats more for the NDC to win if they can and keep everything they have. Then they will become the majority party in parliament. Let me have a look now at the two outstanding seats. Now that's very interesting. So the two outstanding seats are the two seats that have given us the most dramatic turnouts. Is it going to come? Oh, it's not going to come. Okay, so the two outstanding seats over here. Let's have a look at it on the screen. So this is NDC have retained 25 seats. MPP have retained 50 seats so far of what we have. And there are two seats that are most outstanding. One of them we talked about last night. Now the two seats that are most outstanding is Hohoi, where the MPP have never won it. Our calculation was from 1956. NPP, or the Dankwa Busia tradition, have never won the Hohoi seat. Today it has been delivered by John Peter Meu. So the MPP, for the first time in the history of the Fourth Republic, have won a seat in the traditional Volta region. I say traditional because we do now have the Oti region, where the MPP have won some seats there before, and they have won some seats again this time. But from the traditional Volta region, Hohoi in particular has been won by the MPP. But that's not the end of the story. The story continues to the Bonahafo region, where there's a totally shocking result. Professor Jan Bafo has lost the Wenchi seat. In circumstances where the presidential candidate won by a large margin, Professor Jan Bafo has lost the Wenchi seat for the first time since forever. Wenchi is not a place that the opponents of the UP tradition even think about. This is the home region of Prime Minister Busia. One of the authors of the MPP philosophy, they call it the Dankwa Busia tradition. The Busia in the Dankwa Busia, this is his home. He himself was MP for Wenchi. Wenchi has been won by the NDC forever, even during the days of JJ. By the MPP forever, sorry. Minister is very sharp. Okay, even during the days of JJ, MPP used to win. How Professor Jambafo lost the seat will probably be a 1-hour discussion for tonight after the full declaration. And throughout the week, we'll all be talking about it. Jambafo is a very nice man, very sharp guy, minister for planning, used to be deputy minister at finance. But the story in there is that you remember I hosted Kojo Frimpong and Obo in the studio as talking to them as people who had lost parliamentary seats. And the case was made by Kojo Frimpong in Wenchi that if you put together the votes of the two candidates that Jambafo beat, the two candidates Jambafo beat earned almost 65% of the votes. He was worried at the time that Professor Jambafo does not control the majority of the MPP votes in Wenchi. And the president had been to Wenchi, and he himself had talked to the constituents that they should try and help Jambafo to win. We still have that video. We'll look at the president's margin in Wenchi and compare it to Jambafo. It's shocking. The NDC have won Wenchi. So those are the two outstanding seats. This is our parliamentary dashboard. Stay with us throughout the day, and we will be updating this parliamentary dashboard so that you can get a full glimpse of what it's all about. 13 retained seats by the MPP, 13 annexed seats by the MPP, 33 annexed seats by the NDC. The magic number we now have is 12. 12 is the magic number for us to fit into our parliamentary dashboard and see where we are. Okay, so that's for the dashboard. It will be on social media, so you can see it again and again and again.